Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to another episode of the Gunk. So I looked it up, and apparently this game is only 8 chapters long, so I think we're at the halfway point for this game. Honestly, not too bad. I don't want to say that I'm necessarily... Oh, I was here, I went the wrong direction? Huh. When did I turn around? I must have just walked through the door like I wasn't paying any attention. Probably exactly it. There we go. Okay. Back. Alright, there we go.
Found the pipe again. And more gunk. We might lose reception while I'm cleaning it up.
Thanks for warning. I'll feel better when you're...
Wow, that was fast. And immediate. Is what it is, though. Ow. Oh no, I took damage. Whatever will I do? Look, when it comes down to it, I don't think this is going to be one of those games that I need to worry about.
This place must have been abandoned for ages.
The gunk's taking over.
Weird. Still functional.
Unless the gunk is intentional. I don't know. I mean, it could be. Who knows? There we go. You know that meme? It goes around social media every once in a while in regards to games that, you know, it's like, I want shorter games that are more satisfying, where the devs don't have to crunch and a bunch of other stuff. I'd have to look at it. It's at this point, it's practically a copy pasta. Like, it's got to be a copy pasta at this point. But at the same time, you see it around often enough in regards to games. Usually whenever there's like a game that comes out incomplete, or there's like a there's like an expose where it talks about the game being horribly broken, and that the only reason why it even came out was because the developers crunched like hella hard just to be able to finish it. Like, that specific meme has been stuck in my head pretty much the entire time I've been playing this. Because I don't necessarily know if this game is going to go on any kind of top list for me, but at the same time it's going to stick in my mind as kind of that perfect example of a game that is only as long as it needed to be. Could have maybe been longer, but that I had a good time doing it. I guess if you guys are currently watching things on my channel, I've got a couple other concurrent series. One on Chorus, which I haven't done a video on in a couple of days, and one on Ruined King, which I especially haven't played in a couple of days. And that, you know, I love both of those games, but, you know, really after episode 10 for a game, I'm done. And so, like, the idea of this being what?
Huh. Haven't seen one of those before.
I bet it shoots at me.
Ow! Hey! Those tentacles look pretty frail. Maybe I could knock it off balance and just rip it right off its perch? Okay, time to make my move.
I guess I can't use it for anything else. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, that's interesting. You don't even have to do that, to some degree. Gunk Spitter. And it's gone. Whatever. I'll grab it in a second. Let me clear this area out at the very least. I do appreciate that I don't have to stun it to suck it. Phrasing? Phrasing.
I hate losing you like that. How are you doing?
I've done some cleaning.
Place looks good as new. And the air
Feels lighter here.
Can't you just go around the gunk? You should focus on following the pipe.
Well, the gunk clogs everything up. I can't go any further without removing it first. Besides, it's harmful.
Look, we really need to make some progress. If we don't, it's all gonna...
It's all gonna what?
Never mind. Just find a way out of there.
I'm really curious about the drama in this game. Because I mean, there's very clearly, like, kind of some interpersonal issues between these two characters, and it kind of sounds like it's all gonna blank. Like, that sounds like something's going wrong. Or that Becks actually knows more about this planet that she lets on. The initial brief for this game, oh gosh, what was it?
I need to flip another switch for that door's lock.
I don't actually, no, I can't do this. Oh gosh. No, it didn't work. Bang. And I can't go up here. But yeah, it sounded like there was going to be some, like, mistrust or drama or something between the two characters. And I was kind of surprised because they seemed pretty wholesome up until this point. But it does also strike me that, it does strike me that Becks is starting to act a little sus. Boy, that is not something I would have expected to end up in my lexicon over the last couple of years, but I mean, the last couple of years have been weird as shit. So, whatever. It's fine. I don't know. I've been holding on to my... I made a video at the beginning of 2021. What did I unlock? This. Is not interesting to me. Okay.
What'd you say, Kurt? You want to go caving with me? You're good with pipes.
You got served.
Of course. You're right. Your expertise is needed above ground.
So, how's it going out there?
It's all a bit maze-like. Cave tunnels mixed with old ruinous machinery. But I'm making steady progress.
Hope it doesn't get too maze-like. We wouldn't want to completely lose the...
Yes, the pipe. I know. I got it.
Right, where was I? I recorded a video at the beginning of 2020 with my expectations for the year, talking about upcoming things, games, projects, so on and so forth. And I've been holding on to that video for a while now. I mean, obviously it's way too late to post it as it normally is. But it's this weird time capsule for me for the before times. That level of hope.
Sorry, okay? Worried.
It's not like I'm not focusing on the pipe. But just look at this place. This stuff shouldn't be here.
Okay, anything else? Whole place is a mess, but it's hard to see. I see that there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it as I currently am. And that's where I came from. Yes. There we go. So I think that one section that is gunked up I'm not going to be able to get to. It's on the other side of these stone teeth. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to get through that, so let's not even try. I don't know, I've just been holding on to that specific video for a while now, just thinking of, like, do I want to make a video on it? Is it...
This looks like trouble.
Is it self-aggrandizing? Or self-aggrandizing? I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels disingenuous. Maybe to make videos kind of doing the, like, woe is 2020, 2021. And maybe a bit too late. It kind of has felt like people have gotten over the pandemic. Which is wild to me because there is no over it yet. You know, we're not done. It hasn't ended. One of my good friends just got COVID. Sounds like he's fine, but still not the kind of thing that...
That's how it goes!
You know, not the kind of thing I would wish on anybody or anything like that. But that I kind of consistently feel like a bit of a crazy man for continuing to be as isolated as I am. You know, I see friends getting together. Or I know a friend from college that's planning her wedding with like 50 to 100 people, and I'm just like, that's not going to end well. You know, here I am having canceled my wedding over a year ago now, with like no immediate plans for anything else. Yeah, I can just leave that there. I mean, we do have alternative plans, but none of them are a replacement necessarily. And so it's like, I've been wanting to make this video kind of just talking about the 2020/2021 experience from my perspective. But I think with a lot of things, vlogs included, it always feels a bit, yeah, self-aggrandizing, or I hate to use the word like masturbatory or anything like that. One, because, yeah, a little uncouth. Two, maybe not the right word. I just can't think of anything.
Ooh, better watch my step.
But the idea of just talking about my experiences with a lot of things just feels kind of odd to me, because in a lot of cases, you know, it's not like my experience has been particularly unique or even that noteworthy. But I don't know, this might also just be kind of weird imposter syndrome in relation to like being a content creator. I've never really felt like I'm special for doing what I do. I feel incredibly lucky for doing what I do, but I don't feel special for doing it. Or at least I try not to. I feel like feeling special for doing what I do is a recipe for narcissism in a bad way. And so I try and keep kind of that under wraps, because I know if I let that get unchecked, you know, I just become like any one of those other YouTubers out there. And maybe to some degree, like, really, they're not actually that special either. It's just they puff themselves up to look like it. But for me, I don't know, I want to say authenticity is very important to me, regardless of whether or not it's a good thing.
Here we go again.
Let's just ignore him briefly. Wow, shooty dude is still shooting. Ow! Oh, it's because there's multiple. I'm not dead yet. Or, oh, did I get the alien vacuum thing? I probably got the vacuum thing that heals me for sucking up gunk. Okay, let's just grab whatever. And if I don't have that, I should probably get it. These fights are getting just a little bit more ridiculous. Oh, well, that didn't work for him. His line of sight is working in my favor. But so if there's ever a day where I'm not particularly entertaining, or if I sound like drained or something like that, chances are I'm just ridiculously tired and just trying to make it work because a lot of it boils down to how I run my channel. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows at this point that I put out like a gazillion videos, and that's fine for me. But sometimes there's kind of days where I just like, yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night. How the hell am I going to be entertaining? I don't know, I'm just gonna wing it. That's kind of why I like when I can do the podcast play
This seems
series.
useful.
See if I can just blast those guys. Yes. Alright, how the turns have tabled. Ow. Oh. Okay, let's start by stunning him with his own shot. Now let's try that again, otherwise I'm not going to have enough time. This angle isn't as safe. There we go. Well, that goes. Oh, it's one of these. Huh. Where the hell is the remaining dude? I guess it's right here. Ow. There we go.
Hey,
that
Becks,
seed?
you back?
Ronnie, I'm here. I'm here.
The air feels less humid here, like there's a light breeze. I think I'm close to the room with the locked door again.
Let's hope this means that you found a way out. You see a switch anywhere?
I'll take a look.
There we go. And then back up we go. What I would like to do is eventually switch over to, I'm gonna say, a little bit more of a highlight style. For a game like this where it doesn't matter so much, like, I will 100% just go quick, and just do like a full series, not even thinking about it. But like, I really want to play Bloodborne. And the problem with like Bloodborne and Elder Ring. I think it's Elder Ring. Look, man, I care about playing that game. I don't actually care about any of the hype for it. I know tons of people have been like, oh, Elder Ring, are you gonna play it? And I'm gonna like, I don't know, I guess. But I feel like for a game like that, maybe instead of doing kind of my standards Let's Play style for that one and doing like a 60-part series, just trying to finish it, maybe it would be a better idea for me to just kind of chill on my couch and then just like commentate when it's important, you know, maybe during certain boss fights or who knows what. I don't know. I hate to beat the age-old drum that every YouTuber forever has beaten, but you know, the algorithm changes on a year-by-year basis. Sometimes for the better and sometimes for massive detriment. You know, back in the day, there were different metrics that would determine what your like would determine your success.
Time to open that door.
And so, you know, once upon a time, you could just put out gaming videos and become a megastar. Maybe not actually like a megastar.
I'm
like
out again, Becks, and I've got eyes on the pipe again.
Thank the stars.
Looks like there's some sort of road here. The structures are more ordered, more industrial than the ones back by the lake.
Hey, Ronnie, I'm sorry about before, for losing patience. You know, I'm always thinking of worst case scenarios. Let's just keep our eyes on the prize, okay?
Eyes on the prize it is.
But so, you know, back in the day, you could just be a gaming channel, and that was like a path to success. And I've been feeling lately that that's not true anymore. Even for me, like, I haven't really talked about it too publicly, but I've lost a third of my views, or more. It's like a third to half of my views.
This place is so beautiful, it hurts my eyes. Almost makes me forget that there's a whole forgotten society buried here.
I guess we should be glad there's no competition.
But yeah, I've lost a lot, actually, over the last couple
Found
years.
our pipe, Becks. And this drone's found it too. I'm just gonna follow them both upwards.
All right, but keep your eyes open.
Is that the drone there that was shining the light in my face? I have no idea, probably. Nope, that's just regular stuff. Oh, I can scan this. Oh, I probably could have scanned the elevators. Lift pad made of the same sturdy material as the rest of the rune structures. If activated, could prove helpful in traversing the environment. Let's see. I don't think I see anything else that is scannable. Ooh, that's a lot of gunk.
Damn this corruption, always in the way. Ugh, these nasty things again.
Yeah, my metrics have dropped pretty tremendously. I'm going to try and talk about this as we go. Interruptions are what they are now. But I'll make it work. And, you know, to some degree, it's important to just stay the course sometimes. And sometimes it's important to kind of, like, examine and say, like, okay, what can I change? What can I do to actually, you know, fit the algorithm changing? I think so much of it was, like, you know, me trying to finish series. 100% any game that I play, I try and do a finished series on. I think that's something I'm still kind of committed to. just because
Up we go.
I like finishing games. It feels wrong to
I know
not
how
have
to
a
handle
finished
you
playthrough.
now.
Okay. I don't actually have to stun these suckers. Let's just take this. Nope. Looks like I'm gonna have to get in here. Just get him real quick before the flying blobs get at me. There we go. Nah. Missed this. Perfect. But so, I'm already kind of trying to make minor changes, and I'm trying to keep it as seamless as possible. I don't want to ever go cold turkey on anything, and like, I'm super committed to the idea of finishing almost every game that I've ever started. The biggest competition is always just new games coming out constantly, demanding my attention. I mean, even the Gunk. You know, this coming out meant I had to put something else on hold. I only have so much time in a day. And admittedly, maybe if I stopped playing Final Fantasy XIV, I'd have some more time to do stuff, but I was starting to lose my mind by just, oh. Okay, hold up. If I can get through that, I'm gonna save before I do. I don't actually think there's... Yeah, there's no risk. Okay.
What the hell is that? There's a huge tower structure on the other side of the river.
Maybe it's the same as the thing you've just gone up?
Looks bigger.
Pretty sure that's going to be the end of the game. Okay, so hopping out the door didn't actually change anything. That's probably for the best. I guess this is kind of my way of soft announcing things. I should probably actually
I wonder what's generating that light. It's not coming from a natural source. A bit creepy, to be honest. Not very inviting.
You're thinking of turning back?
No, of course not. The signal's still strong, right?
You kidding? It's pounding louder than my heart.
This mechanical stuff looks a little bit more biomechanical and creepy. It doesn't match the structure of the more like aesthetically pleasing zones. I think the gardener might be an alien race. Or an alien race that came in to exploit whatever the resources here are. And might have killed everybody else off. But this weird, more brutalistic metal.
What the? Is that thing alive in there?
What? What's alive?
Oh, we were wrong about the competition, Becks. It's still here. I'm looking at one of them right now.
Don't touch anything.
The energy seems to be pumping through the machine with the being in it. It's hurting. I can't just leave it like this. It needs help.
What? No, Ronnie, don't.
I've got this.
Come on, Ronnie.
Maybe if I disconnected this thing?
Don't disconnect things.
Yeah, that looks like one of the natives. They're a little bit podgier
All right.
than the gardener was. The gardener was tall. Still had a similar head structure.
Just
but
gotta find a way to lower it more.
Stupid.
Let's see. The head kind of matched, but the body sure didn't, especially with the biomechanical body looking thing. I'm wondering if it's one of those that, I mean, they could have straight up made like a fake suit to look like one of the natives or something to convince them to effectively fervently follow them. Who knows? I don't know. I guess I've been seeing a lot more...
Yes! It's working!
I've been seeing a lot more cult stuff lately. Between, like, NFTs and anti-maskers and whatnot.
This stuff gets everywhere.
Okay, didn't hit shoot boy. Okay, got him. Back up here. At least we don't have to worry about the little bitey boys coming after me while the shoot guy is going after me. Oops. Hello. None of that. Thank you. Oh, back to topics, kind of. It's going to be a little hard here, just because we're getting into the more important stuff. And honestly, like, I really should probably do vlogs if I want to talk about this more. This is then I run into things to talk about during my regular Let's Plays, so who knows. But so one of the things I'm actively going to be trying to do more short series, shorter games like this, things that I can get done in 5 to 10 episodes. Mainly just because there's quite a lot of short games that I've never played that I very much would like to. And also just like a number of games that...
Just a bit more.
I don't know if I play... okay. I don't know if I play them for myself, but... games that I wouldn't normally do a series on. You know, maybe instead of even bothering to try and do a series on it and then, you know, dealing with the fact that views don't work that way anymore. Ah, sneaky.
I'm getting sick of these things.
There's another one, but I'm not going to be able to get to him anytime soon. Okay, let's just scoot through. There we go. Should be able to get back to Shooty Dude this way if I'm lucky. Just have to kind of get through. And I guess we can just try and... There we go. Ah! You thought you could shoot me. I think you might have succeeded. I wasn't paying that much attention. There we go. Yeah, the other thing I want to do is go back to roguelikes and like a bunch of one-offs for games that I haven't played in a long time that I kind of really enjoy playing. Especially because there's so many damn games coming out all the time. That's one thing that's also kind of killer for my business is, you know, back in, I don't know, 2016, there were only so many releases that would come out. And so, hello.
Let's get you out of there.
Anything else? Nope. So nowadays it's just kind of like, well, I don't have enough to...
What's happening?
I'm okay, Becks.
I feel like they'd have a better option of just sending each other text messages instead of trying to... Well, I don't know. I wonder if there's a way you could do it so it would send the whole message or it would just take longer as you have the signal. Kind of like a download. Video messages, I guess? Ish? It's fine. Yeah, I'll talk about this later. I don't think at this point I'm going to be able to talk too much about this. I think ultimately, I don't want to say it's a boring topic, but it's not one that I need to talk about right now. Unlike some. Okay, definitely not going to be able to clean that up from here. What's going on with this guy? Oh. We actually have like a...
Oh shit. Not good.
Oh, hold up. Gunk Beast. Giant creature with a shell of hardened gunk. It's drawn to energy, so best keep out of its path. There's a softer spot on its back. Luckily, it's dumb as chunk. There we go. I'm over here, behind this one. This very much feels like the kind of game that you could give to, like, a kid, and they'd have a blast with it. Okay, get the alien out of the pod. But first, what loot remains in this room? Is there anything to explore? No. But yeah, I could absolutely see myself having gone bananas for this game as a small kid. Just the environments, the beauty of it, and the fact that, yeah, it's kind of low impact and pretty easy.
Ronnie, what happened?
Hold on, Becks. I'm fine. Both of us are.
What have you done?
Mommy.
Hang on. I think it's trying to communicate. Can you help out?
All right, just a sec. Uploading the data from the scanned inscription to your translator. There, that should do it.
May mired man romano halabjäran betmala. Betla betrebanal emaetigo ofala bjerafu menaguiro remane fapalu.
What can I do?
Meina hela meino ganenora metlufa baire befamanlo.
The gardener? The one from all the statues?
Mari Fatma reinu ala letibu. Me Safi nane sala retnu are harana uru ama.
I'm not leaving you here. Becks, we're heading back.
You're what?
Huh.
What the hell? Is the bunny ready for launch?
Slow down. You mind walking me through what you're thinking here? What's your plan?
I'll tell you on the way. How soon can we get up in the air?
Ronnie, listen. We don't have enough fuel to...
This is more important than a fuel shortage.
We can't spend one of our last launches just because you want to go on a damned adventure.
It's not about that. This whole planet is in danger. You heard it too.
That might be, but the bunny is staying right here, and so am I.
Fine. You better stay here. Kurt will take care of you while I'm gone.
Excuse me? Kurt's a finely tuned automaton, not a bloody babysitter. Ronnie? Ronnie!
Oh.
Hey, would you at least tell me where you're going?
I'm going to the garden to end all of this. I think I saw it before. I just need to cross the river.
You're just gonna stroll up there and wave Pumpkin around?
Sarcasm isn't helping, Becks.
Yeah, this is a different type of tech and architecture. My assumption is the gardener is like a different alien that came in to exploit and then just convinced everybody here to go along with it. Panel connected to the latching mechanism of an alien gate. Unlike the other mechanisms encountered, this isn't triggered by an energy pulse. Some sort of key is needed. Charge deflector.
Huh.
I'll go get that upgrade later. I was really hoping the upgrades would be a little bit more impactful.
Becks, you there? The force field just deactivated. Should I be worried?
Your new sidekick, whose name is Harry, by the way, says the key did it, whatever that means.
All right, I'm heading on.
Fine.
Wind-powered turbine. Let's see, resilient? No, it hasn't. Ain't gonna get it that way.
Harry is rambling like a bloody brass quartet. Hang on. The gardener put... What? Slow down!
Maybe you could just put Harry on?
By all means, don't mind me.
I didn't mean it like that. She'll be okay. You wanted to tell me something? I'll do my best, Harry.
I don't see a seed pod. Unless the bomb works? Time to find out. It's the only thing I got to throw around here. No. Okay. Okay, so that didn't work. That didn't work either. I feel like I did this puzzle wrong. Oh. Nope, this ain't it. This most definitely isn't it. I cannot take a grow fruit through a door like that, can I? It's got to be up above and I just need to shoot it down. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Wondering about that. There we go. That's it. I don't think I need to go back. This is fine. We're fine. Everything's good. Everything is good. I don't see any other lootables in that area anyway. Okay. What do we got around here? How much time do we have? I'm trying to motor a little bit with this game just because, you know, got other games I want to go back to. And also I actually find it very compelling. I definitely have kind of that feeling of like, man, I wish there was more to this just because it's kind of interesting. But at the same time, it's telling a story even in of itself. I'm getting a heavy environmental message from this. Super obviously, you know, clean up pollution.
Wow.
Abandoned city.
These buildings, totally overgrown. Was there a city here once?
Okay, so I've already scanned that. Okay. Can't drown in that. It would have been really funny. Hello. A small table for housing plant trimmings. Huh. I don't
Harry,
see
I've
it.
reached some sort of bridge. Am I going the right way? Great. I just need to find a way up to it.
I don't think I'm going to be able to scan it from here, unfortunately. I did my damnedest, but it looks like this building does not want to be scanned. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Let's take a quick ogle at this. And then probably end here for now. We've got what? A couple chapters left? Yeah, supposedly there's 8. And I think we just started 6. Ow. There we go. I'm just trying to go quick. Didn't get him the first time, but it's fine. I'll get him on the second. Was there another shooty dude around here? I swear I saw one. think it's just around that corner. Or up above? Nope, I have no idea. Oh, interesting. They go down on their own. Perfect. Hello, Labos. What have we got around here? Things. Perfect. Give me the goods. What else have we got around here? I'm not seeing too much. Looks nice. It's definitely kind of this, like, sad, mournful feel. I almost kind of wish there was more of a feeling of... Or not a feeling, Oh. Oh. I wish parts of this were still active. Because I think that would be kind of interesting. Mostly because I'm really curious about why these people would have ever agreed to this. I'm a terrible person. I love flinging myself into the void. There's just something really funny about it. Okay. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to go any of the other directions. Well, that might be something there. Shoot. How much do I... Yeah, let's go back down. Look. Even if I'm not terribly excited about any of the upgrades in this game, I still want to get most and or all of them.
Always
just
good
because.
to stock up.
Exactly. Anything else here? Nope, that was it. Well, it's fine. Minor detour at worst. Okay. Up we go. And then kind of new area. I do really like this architecture.
Garden. It's quite amazing. You're saying everyone is trapped in there? You didn't know. You really shouldn't put all of this on yourself. You can't just excuse the gardener like that.
Yeah, this whole thing is very much an allegory for...
Damn, no way I can make that jump. Maybe that elevator shaft down there? Guess I gotta get both of these open.
This whole game seems to be an allegory for profiting off of the environmental impact, or of extreme exploitation without being proper, like, stewards in return. Because you can exploit nature, you know, stuff like tree farms are a great source of lumber. But instead, we like to chop down old growth trees instead, because more value, question mark, without having to put in any of the legwork. Or, you know, fossil fuels being so much more convenient than...
I guess this is a good spot for a beacon.
Or fossil fuels being so much more convenient than green energy. Even though at this point that's actually quickly becoming not true. But, you know, for a lot of people it still very much is. And that, you know, it's very easy to ignore a lot of these consequences along the way in favor of profit, either personal or, you know, financial. Or, you know, for like a company, you know, it's like, oh, you know, who cares that, you know, X or Y gas actually, it's pretty much every gas company, you know, who cares about
back
that?
so soon?
Quit it. I just need a few things.
Okay, so we have this. Reduce the recharge time between pulses. Sure. I guess I might as well grab both of those. Yeah, and I do have the heal after absorbing, which really made this game tremendously easier.
Hey. Fine.
Okay, back to the old city. But you know, X or Y gas or oil company, you know, they had a terrible oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico or in the ocean somewhere, and it's causing all of this harm. But then they only have to pay like maybe a fraction of financial penalties for the damage they caused because, you know, they have lobbyists that get them off scot-free, and it's just like, that's not fair. But because profit is so much more important, and because, you know, the people that can do anything about it are usually complicit, well, there's not much that can be done, can there? And of course, we're effectively walking ourselves off a cliff. Honestly, not too far off of what this society seems to have done to themselves. It's just not as readily apparent yet. And I know I've been called an alarmist in the past, and usually that's the way of kind of squashing dissent is, you know, oh, you're just being a reactionary alarmist. You know, everything is going to be fine. We'll just find magical technology to solve the problem. The answer is, yeah, we might, but is that actually better? Is that better than just doing it right the first time and not having to save ourselves from the brink of disaster? Either due to some plucky...
This stuff gets everywhere.
You know, 20-something with a robo-arm, or a bunch of scientists who actually, you know, did the legwork and found something better. Because, like, at this point, half the disasters we have to deal with nowadays are truly man-made in some way, shape, or form. Either by our actual actions, or more than likely, it's almost always just due to our inactions. You know, people are just lazy and don't feel like actually putting in the legwork to do things right the first time or safely the first time. And we all pay for it constantly.
So, you all just left your old world behind? What was it like before the garden? Why build the garden then? Must have been a lot of work.
I realize that this isn't how you're supposed to do things. And I think they might have... Yeah, they actually put a hitbox there to stop me. Alright, well, one way or another, this episode has gone on far too long. So, I will see you guys on the next episode of the Gunk, where we will maybe get into the garden. It's like 2 or 3 episodes left, I think. Unless they go real fast in the next one, but I don't think so. So for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.